What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? I'm back. I'm back. Wow. JQ, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. All right, we over here on Wednesday. What episode is this? Episode number 13. Yes, I would like to give thanks to God for allowing me to get up this morning and get to it. As I told y'all before, this is something I promised myself to do every day, 5 days a week, all the way until the 100th episode. Yep, that's the goal, y'all. So right now, we on episode 13. And we're going to get to that 100 mark. I'm going to see that. I'm going to see that in 1 year. Within 1 year, I will see my 100 videos. But yes, I would like to thank all of y'all for coming in today. Let's see what I have to do today. I got a few things to do today. This morning, I don't have no errands to run today. I have a lot of editing to do, and I'm gonna start adding a little more on my plate. I'm trying not to overdo it and fill myself up with too much stuff, but I'm gonna really try to add a few more things on my plate. I went grocery shopping yesterday, so today I might be here at the crib, other than the gym. But I might be here at the crib today. But I'm gonna be busy here at the crib. Um, so let us go ahead and get right up into it. I found us a few topics this morning. Last night was the debate with Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. So, did y'all watch? Hmm. Oh, oh, oh. I love me some good coffee. But did y'all watch? I know y'all watched. I know I did. And I'm gonna give a brief. We haven't still touched on politics, y'all. I got to make it my business to sit down and do politics because I'm into politics, but I see that a lot of people are. I don't know how to put it. Let me say it like this: a lot of Democrats, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I think they be taking it too far. Let me just say that. As an American, I have a right to vote for who the fuck I want to vote for. Black people. Let's just start here. Y'all can't tell me who the fuck I'm gonna vote for. You all can't. You also can't ban or banish me because I didn't vote for who the fuck you wanted me to vote for. I have the right to vote for who the fuck I want. We should not be fighting over who the fuck I voted for. We should not be arguing or not being cool anymore, not hanging out. You don't want black people. Where the fuck do y'all get these fucking ideas like y'all control somebody? Y'all stop being friends with people over who they voted for. They have that right. Why would you take that right from them over who they voted for? But you still cool with certain people who didn't even tell you who they voted for. But they definitely probably voted against the person you voted for. You still cool with them? But the person who's vocal about it, you can't fuck with them because of who they voted for. That just don't make no sense. We all in America have certain values and things that we want to keep and that we want to get rid of. One candidate represents that and the other one don't. Whoever represents our values the most, or one party is more aligned with your values and not even 100% your values, it's just you see the country ran by this person better than the other candidate. And that's okay. It's okay for me to see it one way and you see it another way. But for y'all to be acting violently, and when I mean violently, violently, y'all be ready to beat people up and get in people's faces and cuss people out over who they voting for. Y'all don't have that fucking right. Y'all can't banish or ban nobody. I ain't really spoke on my life too much, but good thing I've already been through a little bit of that with the black community. I can handle y'all. A lot of folks and a lot of races, they probably can't, but I'm black. I can handle y'all ass. You ain't whooping me. Y'all ain't finna fucking police me. You not motherfucking telling me what the fuck I'm gonna fucking do. The fuck? And let's just make the record clear. As of now, I'm not voting for neither one of them. I don't really know. That's as of right now. I ain't voting for neither one. But I don't like it. I don't like it, black people. Y'all can't make somebody vote for who y'all voting for. Like, every black person don't have to jump on the bandwagon. We can vote for who we want to vote for. Just saying, y'all need to stop that. It's the fakest thing ever. You can stop being friends with somebody or cool with somebody on who they vote. You never was their friend. Because they have the right to vote for who they want to. Like, just because somebody voted for a certain person does not mean that it changes who that person is. I'm trying to tell y'all how y'all let politics get in between y'all friendships and humanity. It's politics. That's all. That's all. Like y'all saw last night, Mala shook his hand. He shook her hand. In real life, they are not throwing bows. In real life, they act like adults. Like, I might not agree with you, but how you doing today, sir? How you doing today, ma'am? And then they go into battle mode because that's their job. But y'all be in battle mode outside of the shit. Outside. I watched a video on YouTube. I did some research. Because I wanted to attend Harris Wall's rally. Right? I've never really been to a rally before. But I wanted to go and see the whole experience. So I get up on YouTube and start doing some research. I know some people out there have been to rallies and recorded and went around and asked people questions, right? I found this one video of this Caucasian girl, this white girl, or what they call them when y'all. I'm not into politics big like that. I think they call liberals or whoever is not for either side. I think she was like that. She wasn't for either side. She was for her. Or, well, I don't know how, what is it? You independent? You not for either side? You for whoever you think right is at the moment? I think that's where she was at. So she was doing an interview on both sides. And it was unbiased. You know, it was just going around questioning people about why they support their party. So first she started over at the Democrat side. And the Democrats were very nasty to this woman. Very. They were angry. And everything she asked them, she wasn't asking them or trolling them or nothing like that. She really just wanted to know, why they support their party. Every person. Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. They're racist. They're this. They're that. And I'm like, y'all ain't even answering the questions. The question is, why are you voting for your party? Why do you feel like your party is the better candidate? And the first thing, why don't you go ask your president That lady ain't even President Donald Trump. Why he's so why he's so racist, why he's so this. I'm like, she ain't even for Republican or Democrat. She not for neither. She out here a regular civilian. A regular civilian asking y'all questions about y'all party. Every person, whether you was white or black, was full of hate. I mean, it was ridiculous. It discouraged the fuck out of me because I'm black and I know. I heard their voices. I know. They meant every word. They was very unapologetic. Very disrespectful to that woman. That woman didn't disrespect one person. She was so sweet. Even when they was disrespectful to her. Throwing stuff at her and stuff. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Oh, y'all. And then, here we go. They go over to the Republican side. She grabbed a black man, right? Who said that he was not for neither side. He was there to see who he was going to vote for in general. And so she asked him, would he like to go across the street with her? Because if I'm not mistaken, y'all, I need to correct myself. It was a Trump rally that she was at. The Trump rally. And the Democrats were outside the Trump rally across the street doing all of that. Doing all of that at a Trump rally. So she asked the black man, did he want to go with her across the street to see how the Republican Party is, like the people who are voting for Trump, to get a feel of how they are as people, right? She go across the street, not one disrespectful person. I was shocked. I went looking up a video for Democrats and found to go to one of their rallies and found out how Democrats are out here acting to people. What about peaceful protesting and respecting one another? Since we for everybody, respecting one another, not provoking one another to do harm because you're upset about whatever's going on in your life. She went over there, and I mean, not one person. And the man, black man, he wasn't disrespectful at all. He was asking people questions and stating history, which I did like. He knew a lot. He knew some black history, and he was kind of letting them know his stand on certain things and why he don't agree with this party, the Republican Party. And they were receiving. They were very receiving. Not one person disrespected this man. And he was out there for a minute, y'all. The video is a long video. They just out there walking around talking to different people in line. They talking to black people, Hispanic people, white people. And for some reason, all of them were on the same page. Not even all of them agreed with each other. That's one thing I did see. Not all of them agreed with each other on stuff, but they never got out of character. They never was out there disrespecting each other. They never was cussing you out and provoking you and throwing stuff at you and talking junk to you. I did see all of that over there with the Democrat people. I saw all of that. And it was from whites, it was from blacks, it was from Hispanics. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all have no right to stand out there and do this to people. Provoke people and shit like that. People who are peaceful that's going inside of this damn thing. Y'all ain't got to agree with who they voting with. But as far as just going up to people and disrespecting people because you feel like it, because you mad, you don't like the person that's running in office, man, y'all better grow the fuck up. Y'all need to grow the fuck up. And you got people like me, young people like me, that want to go to these rallies, that want to attend, but we see y'all doing stuff like that, Democrats. We see y'all doing stuff like that, spreading hate. And y'all want to talk about Donald Trump spreading hate. Like I told y'all, I ain't for either side right now. To be honest with you. Sure ain't. But y'all have to do better if you want better. Calling the pot, what is it? The pot calling the kettle black. Y'all spreading hate too. Y'all ain't no better than that man, if you ask me. Yeah, y'all ain't no better. That man got shot at, almost lost his life. Y'all wish death on that man. Y'all don't give a fuck about him trying to be getting shot. Y'all want that man dead. Disrespectful as fuck. It is just a political battle. That man ain't got no control over y'all lives. That man let y'all state run y'all. And guess what? Y'all run the states. You just got to get off your ass and vote. Just get off y'all motherfucking ass and then vote. Y'all want Roe v. Wade and all this stuff. Go vote. Like he said, I allow the states to run the state. Now, if your state don't want this, get your ass out there and vote against it. A lot of y'all ain't getting no vote. Y'all want somebody that's just going to write off a law and that's it. You don't want to have to get up and vote. You don't want to have to participate. Get y'all ass up and vote. The reason why I went through is because there's a lot of people that disagree with certain laws. Just like you disagree and agree with certain laws. And that's okay. That's the country that we live in. Me and you we share different values and opinions, and it's okay. And that's okay. Can't y'all see life already hard? Picking these people, we can only do one or two things. You can learn a lesson from them, or it's going to be a blessing. That's it. We're going to learn a lesson from this president, or it's going to be a blessing that we had this president. Obama was a blessing. Trump was a lesson. I kind of think Biden was a lesson too. Just saying. We learned something by Trump being in office, and we also learned a thing or two about Biden running this country as well. Obama was a blessing. He was the first term. That was the first election I had ever was involved in. I was 18 years old, 18 or 19 years old. I think I was 18 years old. It was the very first presidency thing I was ever able to vote in, and I got to experience it that way. But yeah, man, I kind of got off a little bit, but I just had to get that out. Y'all cannot especially black people, you cannot hate people for who they choose to vote for. I'm watching people fall out with their longtime friends over somebody they chose to vote for. We are voting for the commander-in-chief here, somebody who's going to protect our country, not somebody who's going to give you favors. What? You already working. You already paying your way. The more favors these people in office give us, the more we got to pay them back. We don't want no favors. What we want y'all to do is pay us our money. That's what we want. We want no motherfucking favors from y'all no more. The favors y'all give out, most of the people that's really working and grinding, they don't receive these favors. They still out here paying bills and getting through. No, we don't want no more favors. We want our money. Now that's what the other party keep talking about that I hear. Because you already paying your way. And y'all know it. Y'all ain't getting no favors now. Where they at? We don't see no favors out here. We working. making it happen. And we want better. That's why I say I don't know who I'm voting for. I do kind of know, though, you know. I ain't vote for the person that's talking about no immunity to no cops. I know that much. I ain't with that motherfucking shit. These cops be out here dirty as fuck. They won't get no immunity on my motherfucking watch. Cops be out here dirty, especially in Atlanta and Clayco. Dirty ass cops. Dirty. They will not get a vote on my motherfucking watch. Believe that shit. Let me move on. I got a little too hyped about them politics. I watched that debate. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, our country. God bless America. God bless America. Oh. 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 Oh, ladies. Whew. Y'all gotta let it go. Y'all like this toxic shit. Somebody sent me this yesterday. Somebody supposed this. Ladies, y'all like niggas like this. That hyper masculinity shit. And then y'all come back later talk about y'all was just tweaking. Nope. Shit like this leads to black eyes and whooped asses. That toxic ass shit. I don't want to be with nobody who put their motherfucking hands on me. You can believe that.
2 videos come on my FYP in the last 30 minutes regarding chicken and how 2 black women stopped eating chicken and how their health improved. And I am another one of the black women that stopped eating chicken. And, I was watching Mama Trey. She goes live all the time and she's always talking about eat for your blood type. And she basically breaks down what you're supposed to be eating for whatever blood type that you have. And she said chicken is not good for any blood type, right? So I started just doing my research a little bit more and looking at the conditions that the chickens are in and what goes on in those chicken coops and how they're literally piled on top of one another and how disgusting it is. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to eat chicken. I have been dealing with inflammation in my body. I'm 46 years old. So I'm thinking, oh, my hips hurt. Every morning I'm waking up, my hips are hurting and they're so inflamed and my knees were hurting. I was bloated, really, really bloated all of the time. But I'm thinking, okay, it's perimenopause. It's menopause, life is changing. That's what happens. And I said, no, I'm going to remove chicken out of my diet for 1 month and see what happens. Do you know I do not have no pains, no more, no inflammation, no bloating, no gastrointestinal issues, none of the things that I was dealing with before because I'm thinking, chicken is like the healthy meat. You're supposed to be eating chicken breast, I couldn't lose weight. My fupa was getting bigger. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I understand in your 40s, as women, you gain weight, your stomach gets bigger, perimenopause, your hormones are all out of whack. But that chicken is adding to the hormonal imbalances in our bodies because they give those chickens hormones to grow. And even with me, I was going to Sprouts, I was going to Whole Foods and get my chicken, but they're still not telling us something. And those animals are still filled with antibiotics and hormones. I do not care what is on the packages because as soon as I let go of that chicken, all of my issues went away. Okay, my hips do not hurt whatsoever. My knees do not hurt whatsoever. The bloating is gone. I'm able to lose weight, I'm losing weight again and everything like that. So to me, there's something going on with the chicken. And then you got to think you go to the restaurants, the Chick-fil-A's, the McDonald's, the Jack in the Boxes, all of these restaurants have all these chicken dishes on there, right? Just think of how much chicken this country has to produce to keep up just with the fast food restaurants, right? And then we market chicken as like this healthy alternative, but that's not true. Once I started eating for my blood type, my health has been amazing. And I've always taken care of myself. I've been vegan at the time in my life.
All right. You can cut that short. I've been thinking about what she's saying, y'all, about the whole chicken thing. And I know a lot of black people like, I don't want to eat it. Like, I ain't getting rid of no chicken. She can, but I ain't getting rid of no meat. I've heard it a lot. I think she got a point. I've been doing research, y'all. I've been looking for land and shit. And I've been doing this because I want to start. I've been doing this because I want to start my own little off-grid thing. I want to go off-grid, y'all, because of stuff like this. I can taste it in the food. I know what real chicken tastes like, and I know what the manufactured one is. I'm telling y'all, now the manufactured chicken, it pulls apart like a mop to me. I have a friend who grows his own food and has chickens and lambs and goats and pigs. A truck come and pick the animals up, and then they bring the stuff, the meat back already cut up and packaged, right? I had a chuck roast from him. I've also had a whole chicken from him. And I'm telling y'all, the way it tastes so much different and so much better. And all your animals are grass fed, and they drink rainwater and things like that. Like, it just tasted so differently, and it clarified that, I don't know, like, what are they putting in our food? Because this tastes like the real deal. And then I go and taste chicken outside of that, and I'm like, that ain't the same thing. It's not the same thing. Something's kind of off. I can taste it. And then my body's good at rejecting stuff that's not good for it. My body will let me know. My body will reject it. I'm good at paying attention to that. So if I'm eating food and my body's in my mouth like, don't you swallow that. And I'm like, why? It's an intuition thing. Like, my body gonna let me know that ain't good. That's why a lot of times when I get meats from the store, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I cook it, but I eat more of the vegetables and the rice and the potatoes and all that. I eat way more than that than the meats, because I don't really like it like that unless it's salmon and that's wild and it's caught, and I can like go on the stove and get them and they cut it open and things like that. Yes, I can deal with the fish, but these chickens and meats out here, I don't know what they're doing to our food, but it's caused me to want to even go grow my own shit. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm going to grow my own shit. Use my hands, grow me a garden, and start all of that. My granddad told me that a long time ago, before he died. That was one of the last conversations he had with me. And I told him, I said, Granddad, I'm going to do it. And I am. I'm doing that thing. I'm doing that thing. Because my granddaddy said then, son, this world going to shit. They putting all kind of shit in our food and our water. They're trying to kill us. I need for you to make it. Granddad, I'm going to make it too. I'm going to make it out here. I see they trying to kill us. It's too many people populating the world, and they can't feed all of us. So they found a way to feed you. Show that. It might not be the healthiest way, but you're going to eat that day. You gonna live to fight another day. And I'm like, nah, like over time, that's gonna kill me. That's gonna hurt my body. I'm working too, and they know this. You're working, you're not paying attention. Yesterday was yesterday. And today is today. So you ain't thinking about what you ate yesterday. And that goes by quickly. The moment you eat, that moment is past. Like she said, she stopped eating chicken for 30 days and her body got together. I think that it's like that for a lot of our bodies, especially black people. God made us beautiful. God made our bodies already. Humans been around for a long time, so our bodies have gotten adjusted to this earth. And it only gets better and better with the more children we have and the more we grow over these centuries. God has made our bodies to automatically heal themselves if we get an infection or something. Do y'all realize that we eating bad food and our bodies have been fighting off this for a very long time, keeping up until they can't keep up no more? To the stuff they put in our meats and shit overpower our cells. That's how strong our cells is. That's how great God is. Anything that get in there that's not supposed to be in there, your body start fighting it off, keeping you alive. I want to live a long time. So, whatever I got to do, I'm finna do it. And that includes going to grow my own shit. We should, y'all. A lot of people should go back to growing their own food and not trust the government and trust these big companies to produce your food. Try to go and grow your own stuff. It's part of being a human. We got to use our hands. We have to use our hands. We need to build. We need to learn how to go get our own water and our heat and our own lights. And there's ways out here, y'all. But a lot of people ain't with that. A lot of people ain't with it. But that's part of being a human. You got to do. Before we got all this technology and all this easy shit, what y'all think we were doing? You had to fend for yourself. And you still feeling fending for yourself. They just found a brand new way to take up all your time. Now a lot of your time going to places and things that's taking up your time. That's not really adding value to your life. That's adding value to your life. You growing your own food. You collecting your own rainwater. You in charge of your own lights. That means you're not depending on the government for shit. So if the world ever shut down, you're going to be straight because you already know how to survive. You're a human. Most humans don't know how to survive. They're going to have to go take from somebody. So, dude, they don't even know how to go out there and plant. Get their own food. I don't want to be one of them people when they ain't got enough food. When our food ain't even food no more. Chickens ain't even chickens no more. They don't walk around. They grown in a factory from the egg on up. They grown. They clones. They just cloning the chickens. Nah, I want my chickens to grow. I don't want them to be forced grown. No, plumping them up with shit. No, you killing me. And then our bodies, black people, are so good that we fighting this shit off. Gotta do better. Can't trust them. Trust God. And one thing about God, like I told y'all, God has already set it in motion. Our bodies and these animals' bodies, how our world works and everything. There's only one way, and that's the right way. Don't force anything. Naturally let everything happen and work with the nature, not against nature. We working against nature. Against, which means we ain't gonna let nature just allow the chickens to grow on their own till they get to a certain size and sell them. We're gonna force them to get big. Against nature. Took shit in our own hands. Plump them up with all kind of hormones and stuff. Make them look fat and juicy. Nah. I'm out of here, y'all. Give me... God willing, we up out of here. All right, we gonna move along to the next topic. Let's see what else they got over here today. Oh, y'all, I watch, y'all know, I've been telling y'all I'm watching a reality TV show. But I got around to watching Auntie's podcast on Zeus with Jocelyn, and it was pretty good. Jocelyn's a beautiful woman, and she's a Scorpio. She is so bad. That's one beautiful woman. Shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez for gathering up Carlissa. Beyonce explains why she moved away from making music videos. Sometimes a visual can be a distraction. Uh, I quote, the music needed space to breathe on its own. Sometimes a visual can be a distraction from the quality of the voice and the music. The years of hard work and details put into an album that takes over 4 years, the music is enough. The fans from all over the world became the visual. We all got the visual on tour. We then got more visuals from my film. I agree. The project I have coming out that I've been telling y'all about, it took me 4.5, 5 years to actually complete. And it's really, really good. I love my album. I can't wait for you all to hear it. We're going to talk about that October. We're going to really talk about it. Get into the gist of everything. And I'm going to start really like pushing and promoting it. I just kind of wanted to start my channel and get my channel going before I start really dropping my music. But yes, Beyonce is telling the truth on this one. But for some reason, Beyonce, you set the bar so high. Like you came out with music video, album, and tour all at one time. You give us everything. You gave us the videos and the music, and then you go on tour. All of it dropped at once. Tour dates, music video, album. And I think you spoiled us with that. You spoiled us with completely covering every nook and cranny, completely going ahead and killing all the videos, making it into one visual book. And so now we expecting that from Renaissance, we expected that for Cowboy Carter, and we ain't get it. So a lot of people I was reading in the comments, they don't give they want them visuals. And I'm kind of with them for Renaissance. Like Renaissance, I get what you're saying though, B. Like for Renaissance, if you didn't go to Renaissance, you missed out on that time. I hate it for those who did not go. You missed out. Beyonce made that moment in time stamp. Either you was there to witness it or you missed out. I think that was her main thing about a visual. The visual is be here. Because there's going to be a time in the future where people are going to remember that moment or they're going to speak about the Renaissance moment. And only the people that was there in the room will remember how it really felt to be inside of that disco ball. That's how I felt. She has a disco ball that's just above her and stuff at her shows. We were inside of that disco ball. And it's like, some people be performing and they just be performing to the crowd. Beyonce was performing like we had a first row seat to her making a movie. She was performing to us while making her movie. And we saw it. We saw the cameramen and the lights and the whole, it was just the shit. It was the shit. It was like watching a movie. I don't know how to explain it. We watched a movie be made live right in front of our faces. The audience were extras. Like us coming to see this was extra. Beyonce could have did this without us being in the room. Instead, she said, I'm going to invite y'all over to see what I'm doing. And she did. And everybody was in the room. We was like, amazed. So I kind of get what Beyonce did here. But at the same, if you weren't in the room, you missed the visuals. Like she said, and then y'all got some more visuals from my film. Which means if y'all want to go back in time and see how it was, go to the film. The film ain't the film giving you quality when it comes to picture, but ain't nothing like actually being there inside of that moment. It's like a moment trapped in my mind that I never forget. I never forget. But we ain't getting no visuals from Renaissance, and we definitely ain't getting no visuals from Cowboy Carter. We might not even get a tour of Cowboy Carter. I heard though, on Twitter they were saying that they want her. They think she should do a festival for Cowboy Carter where she don't travel around the country. We got to come to her in Texas. Not too bad of an idea. I liked it, but y'all know we might not get no visuals for that either. Beyonce is at a time I think where she really don't have nothing to prove anymore. She is really proving it. She's that woman. She's that girl. So hey, shout out to Beyonce. I support you. I love what you're doing. We still want our Renaissance visuals. Like, you ain't got to give us no more visuals for real. But Renaissance should have been a stamp of, like, music videos. Like, we want that. Like, what I witnessed at that concert, I would love to see musical videos. You ain't even came out with Renaissance live album. You ain't even came out with the Renaissance movie, like where we can go watch these performances as visuals. That's how great Beyonce is. We still want to find. We feel like usually she just give it to us all. She said, "No, I'm just gonna give y'all an album and give y'all a tour, and then we're gonna call it a day." I think Renaissance was bigger than what she ever could imagine. It was so big that she had to stop piling it in her brain and just say, we're going to just go with what we got. I really think Renaissance is way bigger than it could have. Yeah. It could have been real. It's already real big. It could have been bigger. Beyonce had to stop herself. So this is her giving herself grace. Like, I can stop. I've done enough. Yeah. But we still want our music videos. All right, we're going to move right along. Heck, yeah, we want no music videos. I know I do. Diddy attorney speaks out following $100 million default judgment to Michigan inmate. Mr. Cohn looked forward to having this judgment swiftly dismissed. Diddy slammed with a $100 million lawsuit and default judgment for sexual assault case on a Michigan inmate. Okay. We back on Diddy. So apparently somebody won a $100 million lawsuit against Diddy. And it's an inmate. And he was sentenced to 14 counts. The inmate was sentenced to, he's a convicted felony and a sexual predator who has been sentenced to 14 counts of sexual assault and kidnapping over the last 26 years. His resume includes committing fraud on the court from prison. As Mr. Combs says, he's never heard of him, let alone served with any lawsuit. Now, y'all gotta, even the judges and stuff out here, y'all gotta stop coming for Diddy. That judge was being funny. Somebody took a lawsuit out on Diddy, right? Diddy maybe thought it was a hoax or a lie, or he said he was never informed. From what I read, he said he was never informed about a court date, but Diddy didn't show up, and so the judge was like, "Oh, Diddy think he's too good to show up here? I'm just gonna grant." Now Diddy said he gonna have it dismissed. I don't think the judge finna let you have it like that. They are out to get you. There's a lot of people out here that don't like you right now, including judges and everything. So, I don't know. I don't see this being dismissed. He granted this man $100 million. Huh? And the person they granted it to is a sexual predator. And it's been in jail for, I think they said 26 years. Yes, 14 counts of sexual assault and kidnapping over the last 26 years. Y'all got to be down real bad trying to get that man. Out of all these sexual allegations and stuff like that, y'all have found no proof yet. I'm waiting on the proof. We ain't found them but lawsuits. I am still waiting on the proof of anybody coming forward with proof that he actually sexually assaulted you. Not one person has came with the proof because he has not been subpoenaed to court. No charges have been filed against him. Nothing but lawsuits. The feds raided his house. They have not brought any charges against Mr. Diddy. They are still investigating him because of the allegations, but they still have not found anything. Not saying they will, not saying they won't. I'm just saying, as of right now, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm not tearing this black man down. I ain't doing it. We need some proof. Black people, y'all too quick to jump on the bandwagon and tell your own people to shreds. People can't even fart in public. Y'all finna eat their ass up. And I say eat them up. Black people will take you passing gas in public and bully the fuck out your ass. And bully the fuck out of you. And that's what they doing to Diddy. They're gonna bully the fuck out of Diddy, especially since we seen that footage of Cassie. Now, I don't like how y'all just rammed that either. But I ain't gonna speak on that until later time. I'm gonna let that go. Diddy, go handle that. I would hate to come back and you actually gotta pay this man $100 million. That's stupid. That's stupid. You better get your lawyer start checking into some of these things because you got a whole bunch of lawsuits out here. And they out here for that money grab. You gave Cassie that money? The way they tearing you up, you should just let Cassie come on out with it. She already has said enough. Her lawyers still be talking on the low. Still be running off at his mouth. They all still be running off at their mouth. Gave Cassie money for what? To buy her silence? No. Let her tell it. She already telling it. Let her tell it. You ain't buy nothing. Shout out to Diddy. Shout out to P. Diddy. 2 Delta airline planes collide on Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta's airport runway. This is one of my biggest fears, y'all. One of my biggest fears. And everybody root for Delta. And Delta up here crashing into each other on the runway before they even take off. Delta the one got y'all delayed. Delta ain't never got no consistent pilots. Now, I will fly Delta. But for the most part, I like to save my money and be, I fly Southwest. Now, I love Southwest. Y'all, Southwest, please. I'm one of y'all faithful flyers. Do not get rid of the 2 free bags and the carry-on. Please. 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 I love my 2 free bags and my carry-on. I hate that y'all are adding on. We got to pay for seating now. I love the fact that we get to choose our seating. Sure did. I ain't have to pay for no window, pick a window seat. Now I can get on there and just sit on where I want to sit. It kept the American way open to me. Like we got an option. You know better than I am. I can't even choose to get on early. I can pay a little extra $15 to get on early to make sure I got me a seat. Instead of y'all charging people for seats, Southwest, that was the way to make that money off of that one seat. And let them pay them extra $15, $20 just the early it's called early bird. Just to get on first. You get choose whatever seat you want. I'm one of them. I ain't like sitting in the front. I like sitting in the middle or towards the back. So I hate that y'all added this feature. Now, I went and booked the ticket the other day for somebody to come here from New York. And they ain't have all that. They ain't have all that. But yeah, Southwest, please don't get rid of that too free bag. But speaking of Delta crashing in these planes, y'all got to do better. It's people like me that I do not like flying. It really bothers me. I be praying every time I take off. God protect me. God make sure that I land back safely. Cause I don't trust y'all. We not even supposed to be up in the air. I just told y'all my body be letting me know stuff. My body be telling me will we up there in the air. Now you know you ain't supposed to be up here. You supposed to be on the ground. Not to calm myself and be like, we gotta go. Still body, we gotta go. We gotta go. Yeah, stuff gotta do. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do way better. Colliding before y'all even get off the ground. And we right here in Atlanta. I'm right here in Atlanta. That's very close to home. Shoot. You got people like me scared to fly. We just got done talking about chicken, y'all. We just got done talking about chicken. FDA issues recall after at least 65 people fall ill in the States. Let me read what they said. The FDA has issued a recall after at least 65 people across several states have fallen ill. On Friday, September the 6th, 2004, the administration published a notice its official website explaining the Milo's Poultry Farm LLC. Listen. The current egg recall linked to salmonella outbreak affected 9 states: Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, California, Colorado, Iowa, Minnesota, Utah, and Virginia. Most of the reported cases are in Illinois and Wisconsin. The eggs were sold under the label Milo's Poultry Farm or Tony's Fresh Market, and all type sizes and expiration dates are included in the recall. If you have these eggs, it's recommended that you dispose of them or return them to the place of purchase. I'm in Georgia, so we ain't had this problem, but it's getting worse, y'all. It's even worse than meats. It's getting worse, y'all. It's getting worse, y'all. It's just as bad as the meats. I don't know what they doing to our food. I don't know what they doing. It look like they're trying to take us up out of here. It looked like they're trying to get us up out of here. And y'all gotta remember, the woman said that we just watched. They gotta feed everybody from the restaurants, the grocery stores, the prisons. They have to feed everybody, and they don't have enough food. So I don't know what they injecting everything eggs to. I don't know. But around here, kill that baby. No. Y'all come up with a backup plan. Even if you got a balcony or a backyard, start growing your own stuff. Seeing what they allow in your city for agriculture and things like that. That's the thing. There's a lot of places the law won't even let you grow nothing. It's illegal. You can get in trouble for growing fruit, vegetables, and stuff like that in certain places in America. A lot of places in America don't allow agriculture. So you have to depend on the grocery stores and people like this to bring you eggs and shit like that. No. It's America. Find a way around that, y'all. Save yourselves. Save yourself. Save yourself. All right, we're going to move right along to the next combo. Princess Kate Middleton reveals she has completed chemotherapy and is doing what she can to remain cancer-free. Shout out to Kate Middleton. I heard you had cancer, and it's good that you got yourself together. Them royals, I don't know what they be doing. The royals and princesses and princes and stuff like that. I don't know. One minute y'all be good, and then something happen in the family, and they turn on y'all ass. Y'all see Meghan Markle. She got the fuck off. Meghan Markle got the fuck up out of there and hit it back to California on y'all ass. And made her redhead follow her. She said, come on. Come on. And Harry went right on with his wife. And as you should. As you should. Your grandmama gone too. As you should. Meghan said, they ain't finna get me. Then Meghan said, they ain't finna get me. All right. She gonna have a good recovery. She already recovering. Shout out to her. Keep your head up over there with them royals. We got a little limp. They ain't wrapped too tight. And y'all royals need to give back African they motherfucking jewels. Why y'all keep playing in black people faces? What about all the shit y'all stole from black people? Did y'all swear, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't mean no harm? When you ain't mean no harm, give us back our motherfucking shit. We away. We gonna see. Actions louder than words. What's next on the list? Nene Leakes make her return to NBC Universal's after dropping her discrimination lawsuit. She will host the Emmys red carpet post show. Back to business, Nene says. All right. Nene Leakes, shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you. Shout out to Nene. Finally, we get to see something about Nene. Y'all know we've been watching Miss Leakes on Housewives, and a few years back she lost her husband, Greg. Rest in peace to Greg Leakes. And she's kind of been she's been grieving for a while, getting herself together. So it's good to see you back on television, Nene, doing your thing. Nene is the queen. And I always respect and love Nene for what she's given us for television and entertainment. She is the queen, and she been holding her head up since her husband got out of here. Shout out to Nene. Shout out to Nene. Yeah, he said, y'all been seeing Nene lately, though. Nene been looking real good. Been out here looking like a baddie. Even though Nene always looked good. I sat around a few months ago and YouTube ended up playing a video of all the housewife funny moments. One thing about them Atlanta housewives, baby, they don't really look a mess. They got plenty of footage to go back and look at themselves and be like, I look good. Because they did. They was on point. They was on point. All of them, I'm telling you, them Atlanta housewives. Please believe me. Taylor Swift says she's endorsing Kamala Harris. Of course. Of course. We knew she was coming. All right. Kenyan woman reveals negative outcome of her skin after undergoing a chemical facial peel.
That's me. And as you can see, it's not looking good at all. But how did you get here? Let's go back to the beginning. I've never been one to back down from a challenge. So when I woke up one day and decided that I wanted to do a medium peel, I said, let's go for it. What could go wrong? So here we are using Volava peels, the TCA. I had done a peel before, but it was salicylic and not as aggressive. TCA was a whole different story. My God. In just a few minutes, I've been in the car crying. And that says a lot because I didn't even cry when my ex and I broke up after 10 years and 3 kids. It was that bad. This is just sunscreen that we applied after, and this application was such a torture. I could not wait for her to be done. Then a few moments later, what is happening? Is what D2 over medium chemical peel looks like. I am still swollen from yesterday. I woke up with swollen eyes. I'm swollen around here. Let me show you. If I do this, look, extremely swollen both sides. I'm starting to feel like I'm wearing a mask now. I have little to no pain apart from this part of the neck.
Oh, she cutting it off.
But how did you get here?
Okay, y'all. Y'all know we talked about plastic surgery and I told y'all, black people, as y'all saw her skin before, let me go and put it back up here. Beautiful. We don't see no bumps, no black marks, none of that. Look at her skin already. This is as they apply the stuff on her skin, whatever that shit is they put on the skin. It said chemical facial peel. They put some on her damn skin. Her skin's already fine. Most black people are already born with good genes. All she really needed was some black soap and some shea butter, the real kind. That's it. Y'all see my skin? Y'all see my skin? One day I was up here in Atlanta at the discount mall. And if y'all know Atlanta, if you from Atlanta or heard about Atlanta, y'all should know about the discount malls. Ain't many now, but this was back years ago. Probably like 2015. I was in the discount mall and this African woman, she is Senegalese. She stopped me and she said, "Hey, you so handsome. You have beautiful skin. What do you do to your skin?" I said, nothing. I really use apricot scrub probably like once every other month, and that's it. No. You not use apricot scrub. Exfoliating not good for black skin. And she grabbed my hand. She takes me over to her booth, and she said, "You see my skin?" And she let me touch it with the back of my hand. Baby, her skin felt like a pearl. It was so smooth. It was so smooth. And she knew it. She let me touch her neck and her hands. And she said, all I use is this. My black soap that she got. And the shea butter that I think she carved out of something or something like that. I don't know. She carved it out of something and put it in a tube for me. But she was saying, she said, you get these two and don't put nothing on your face. Every day, once in the morning and once before you go to bed, wash your skin with this and put on shea butter, and that's it. Don't put nothing else on your face, and I promise you your skin will stay like mine. And so I said, okay. And she brought over a bar. A bar is round. And she said, for you, $10 a piece. I said, what? And I saw she had square bars too. I bought a square bar from her. I bought 2 shea butter things, and I bought the big bar. And she said, listen, this is going to last you a long time. All you do, wet your hands, rub your hand on it, and then rub it on, wet your skin, and then rub it on your skin. That's it. I got home. Everything she said was the truth. I wet my face. I wet my hands. First, I wet my hands, and then I took it and do it like I normally do. And just a little bit of it. Like 1, 2, 3. Put it up, and it's everywhere. All over my neck and everything. And I did that twice a day for like a week or 2. And I saw a difference in my skin. My skin was already good. But the pearliness to my skin, like how I see now, that evenness that I see now on my skin, I ain't see. So I started using that, and that was all I needed. Everybody I met after that, they'll say, "What you use on your skin?" And I have to tell them, y'all need to go find a good African person that make black soap. Don't go and get no Ambi, and don't go to no Hasto and get. They got something called a doodoo bar, black soap doodoo bar. Don't get that. Don't get none of them shits. Y'all got to go find somebody who make these bars. I don't know how and where y'all gonna go. Find an African that can make it. They ain't walking around with beautiful pearly skin for nothing. Y'all gotta go find the right. That's all black people need. I got a friend. Let me tell y'all. So he asked me how I keep my skin. I told him the trick, like apricot scrub. Cause that was what got rid of a lot of my blackheads and stuff. He used it, broke out. Sometimes I broke out using that apricot scrub. It made my face worse. And I'm like, how? Apricot scrub really worked with me through puberty and stuff. Like, I ain't have bad acne because of that. And I had it at first. But once I started using that, it was gone. So then I put him onto the black soap. 30 days, skin like mine. And he thanked me. I thank you. He said, because I don't know what he said, I went home and I thought about it. I was using the apricot scrub wrong. I read the directions. I was supposed to wet my skin first. I said, yes. You're supposed to wet your skin real good. Then put a little bit on your hands and wet your hands too and make it exfoliate up. And he said, yeah, I was doing that every day. No, you're supposed to do it once a week, once every 2 weeks. First of all, you doing it wrong. You just putting it on your face. You didn't wet your face, so you irritating your skin. So, yeah, I can see how you fucked it up. But I put you on to something better. I put you on that black soap from the Africans. And then I took him. It's a store up the street, an international store up the street, where a guy sits in there and he's African, and I would see him cutting his own. I took him right over there to that guy. The guy had a good black bar, and guess what? Them bars I bought from that woman back in 2015, I still got. It's still in there. It barely got a dent in it. I'm gonna keep that bar for another 20 years. She ain't lied. She hasn't lied one time. If y'all use black soap, you don't use a lot. A little. Just rub your hands on it a little bit, and it just spreads everywhere. So heck yeah, black people, y'all do not need this shit. Try to go a more natural way of taking care of your skin. You black. Most black people don't need this stuff. You black. God already gave you everything you need. Stop fucking around with these chemical pills and shit. Most of them don't even be designed for people like us. Our skin type. That's all I'm saying. I've heard people do chemical pills before. I'm not saying I don't. I've heard black people do chemical pills. I've always been like, why? You don't need no chemical pill. You black. You already beautiful. You probably just need to add some moisture into your skin. The black soap dries out the pimples and blackheads and all that stuff that's forming up, and then the shea butter brings the natural moisture back into your skin. And you can't get the fake stuff. You got to get the good stuff for it to actually be working. Whew, shout out to her. I hope she get better. What sign will sleep with somebody's man and smile in her face? What sign will sleep with somebody's man and smile in your face? A Taurus, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Some Sagittarius. They'll sleep with your motherfucking bed and smile in your motherfucking face. Now, if y'all want to know the truth, all signs will sleep with your man and smile in your face. I don't give a fuck what sign you are. if you want to know the truth. I told y'all I don't really get into the old horoscope, zodiac shit. A person is a person. I don't give a fuck what month, what moon, what sun you were born in. You still a person and you inherited your own human traits. A lot of these human traits be passed down. So if your daddy had cheating in his blood and your mama had cheating in his blood, you might got cheating in your blood. Not saying you're going to be a cheater. But these traits, a lot of these traits are passed down. Shoot. So like I said, a Capricorn. See, I can name all of them. An Aquarius. A Capricorn and Aquarius. A Taurus. A Virgo. I ain't gonna say, I would say Libra. But I ain't gonna add them. And a Scorpio. And a Sagittarius. That's just me. Not one sign is innocent though. That's all I'm gonna say. None of y'all are excused. All of us are hoes out here. All signs got a hoe somewhere in there. Ain't not one sign clean. Not one sign clean. There's a hoe somewhere. I'm Scorpio, y'all. So y'all know, we be knowing. We be knowing. They say we freaks though. We the freakiest. And you know what? I ain't gonna disagree. I'm gonna say I see it, Scorpio, you know. Alright. I'm gonna let that go. Y'all know I ain't giving away no more nigga gems. I've already given y'all enough nigga gems out here. I ain't giving y'all no more nigga gems. Alright. We came to the end of our show. We came to the end of the show. JQ, how are you? I'm doing great today. Thank you all for tuning in to the show. Episode 13. Episode 13 is here. We on the road. We got 2 more days, y'all. 2 more, and we up out of here for the week. We're going to enjoy y'all weekend. But as right now, I'm out. I would like to thank all of you for tuning in today to the show. And I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. If you haven't already, go like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also, share it with a friend. And if you haven't already, follow me on all social media platforms. Instagram is at the.jq.show. That's at the.jq.show. Facebook is JaquaviusQ. And TikTok is at the JQ Show. That's TikTok, and that's at the JQ Show. I would like to thank all of you all for tuning in today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Later.